This is the gear I recommend most as a professional videographer. That has saved me on sets and really elevated my creativity and business. Now I've 100% bought some gear that I did not need, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. I should have been investing in the clients that were earning me the most by investing in the gear that was helping me make that content specifically. For instance, being on a lot of music video sets, I try to make a hybrid cinema camera setup, and I bought only manual lenses when I was filming a lot of content. A simple 24-70 with autofocus would have been way better than starting out with a couple cine lenses. Bad idea, let's make better decisions. These are the pieces of gear that will most likely help you make more money and are most needed on film sets in my experience. Starting off with a piece of equipment that also made filming this video way easier is a strong key light. I have the Aperture 200D. Put the softbox on there and the grid, and I'm ready to go. Works perfect for filming content for clients, but also corporate, all around great key light. Not the easiest to shape, but using the light dome is super convenient. And if you're buying this for the first time, unlike me, you're gonna have a way better time with this light dome because of the actual new version of this item. Way easier to set up and break down on a film set. I really do not enjoy putting this in my car in the passenger seat and taking it out on the film sets. It's not the best. I'll link all the gear I have below, including the better version of this light dome that easily collapses and sets up. Second piece, I don't hear enough people talk about this. It's not even pretty niche or specific, but it's got to be my lav setup. It took me a while to get a lav setup, to be honest. Like I said, I really had tunnel vision on specific pieces of gear that I really wanted. Most of that was to do with higher picture quality. And I really neglected what was paying me most, which is filming stuff like this, a talking head, an interview setup. What can make you the most money as a videographer, most likely, is filming these interview setups. If you have a rigged out camera, but you don't have audio, that's a huge red flag. Knowing you could film 1 or 2 people on an interview is just a huge green flag. So here's the lav setup I have. I have these DJI lavs. They come with 2 in here, and I pair these with the Rode Lavalier 2. Rode has great quality for audio. I didn't want to spend too much money on audio. So one of my largest projects of early this year and last year was $1,000 worth of video for long educational content. Kind of like doing right now, to be honest, kind of content. I just put the DJI Lav on them. Fitness content creators, they don't usually mind that. For my more professional content, I'm sure to use these just for peace of mind. I actually got to pick this up as well because the Rode Lavalier points outward, and that makes it kind of an easy setup. I actually wasn't in love with that. So having these accessories and including the guard, which I'm wearing right now, I'm actually using the Rode Lavalier right now. I make sure to use this setup as much as possible, even for content, to attract larger clients. They don't want to see a huge DJI Lav on the neck, and it sounds terrible right by there. Anyways, if you've been putting off, you don't have a Lav, I'm linking the gear I recommend below. So to be honest, if you market yourself as a professional videographer, then you should be able to do essential things like have a high quality camera, record audio as well. I'd say 2 ways as well. I have a shotgun mic, got a lav as well. And in making professional content as a professional videographer, hiding your lav is important. And actually using a lav, not just a shotgun mic on top of your camera when it's super far away and you're gonna get really terrible audio. If I didn't have a lav, I wouldn't be able to do these higher end gigs that pay you tens of thousands of dollars. These are usually the more likely to be retainer clients compared to one-off gigs doing cool visuals. No, talking head setups like this, interviews, that's where real money is, but it's also an approachable clientele, not too complex. Just take some attention to lock down your settings, write them down, what's best for your lav, your shotgun mic, and you're set to really reach out and deliver the video that these clients are looking for. So the video looks good, and now the audio sounds good as well. As long as you can get the edit to your client, they're gonna be really happy. And that brings me to the next essential piece of gear, which is my storage system, which allowed me to edit these larger projects. And now having terabytes of footage, I could not have my project be on one of these smaller hard drives. And I just kept getting small hard drives whenever I needed more space. That was a mistake. So I've talked about it before. I still love using this video editing drive. I use it for 95 of what I'm working with, especially to edit all the content for myself and for clients, like 4K log footage, fine. If I'm doing 6K ProRes RAW, put that on an SSD. If I'm doing motion graphics, I'll put that on an SSD. I have 16 terabytes on there, 2 hard drives formatted as RAID 0. It can make some noise when it's loading all that footage early on, but I haven't had any problems with this hard drive. I'm also realistic. I know it is a hard drive formatted to RAID 0 for it could be faster than most hard drives, but I know it's not an SSD. But if I was buying a bunch of SSDs, the price per terabyte is much cheaper for this MacBook Duo. It's simply the best option, I think, for that freelancer stage in your career. If you're a huge production company, maybe you're using a NAS system. So we were able to film our interviews, talking head footage with good lights. We were able to film it with clean audio using lavs. I also recommend shotgun mic as well. And now 3, we have hours of footage. It's a longer project, so we're making good money on this project. But if we don't have enough space to edit this project off and not a fast enough computer, we're gonna run into some really tough times. So the only thing you really need now is larger storage with some good speeds. I've stressed way less on clients this last 2 years, and it's crazy even growing my business, but stressing less. So it's possible. That's why I'm taking the time to share it with y'all. I'm not special. You can do this too. You can grow your business. You can make the right decisions creatively, financially, and business-wise. Like I said, I like the gear below. This is the time to get the right gear before you can start making that money. If you enjoyed this video, to help you out even more, I have 2 educational PDFs on videoloadout.com, links in the description or top pinned comment. And that's gonna go over good versus bad video editing habits and business tips. Also how to make more money as a video editor, as a videographer. And so if you're looking to learn more, look into that at videoloadout.com or check out another educational video